was in 7th grade. I was doing track, and I was going up for the high jump, and I jumped over the bar and the mat, hit my head on the back of the asphalt.
One morning I woke up and got out of bed and I felt really dizzy, and then I passed out. They said like I probably had a concussion.
So we were going down the mountain, messing around, you know, a couple teenagers, and we were probably going too fast. I was wearing a helmet, and I caught my heel edge, kind of flipped back and landed on my head.
I did a header and a girl wiped me out. I was on the floor. All I remember is blacking out, and when I got up I was really dizzy and cold.
During the next 2 years, I experienced 4 more concussions, which altered my ability to perform on the field as well as in the classroom. Simple tasks like focusing on my assignments, remembering class schedules, and socializing with my friends became increasingly difficult. It was also emotionally draining trying to learn how to live with the everlasting impacts of my concussion and to adjust to a life without soccer. Concussions have drastically altered my life, but the experience has also paved a new path for my future and taught me not to take anything for granted.
You can imagine if, whatever the reason, it's taking you weeks or months to recover from your concussion, that would make any of us depressed. I mean, it really would. And even more than not being able to perform as well as you usually do in school, not being able to perform in the athletic arenas as well as you used to, it changes your friendship, your social circles. If you are an ice hockey player and you can't go to practice or you can't participate in it, you're not around when the guys are talking about stuff that's going on the weekend or who's dating who or whatever it is. All those conversations are a big part of life at that age, and if you're missing them, you're missing them, and you're not really friends with the same people. It's not that they don't want to be friends with you anymore. It's just you're not there when the sort of things that make us friends are happening, and so it can be profound. We have a
I felt like I had lost my passion my whole life pretty much up till I got injured, and finding something different to do with my life was really difficult. And honestly, chronic pain is probably what most of that was from, but it was just so stressful having headaches all the time, and I honestly don't know. I tried to make myself happy, but it was hard, and everyone around me noticed my moods were different, like my friends, my family. Everyone knew something was wrong, and it wasn't until I really snapped on my mom and I told her how I was really feeling that anyone knew at all how severe it was. And I had thought about suicide. I mean, I hadn't planned anything out. I just was like, it would be so much easier not being here, but now that I got help and everything, I feel much better, so.
If you have a friend who has a concussion, like even if you haven't experienced it yourself, you can still give them support.